Hello guys and girls, welcome to another video. Jonatanhed here. Been a while since we did this, but today we are doing another SCP video. And this time we are drawing Josie the hat cat. Pretty cute. And it was requested by MWT Snake. So thank you for requesting that. And there's really not too much to this. It's a friendly SCP. It's one of the friendly SCPs, so it can be beneficial, like to calm SCPs. So that's nice. And it's basically a cat missing its lower part. So other than that, it's a regular cat. So quite interesting. They don't know where the other half is, if it's in another dimension or what's going on with that, but that's all they know. So I really enjoy drawing these animal SCPs. They're quite fun to do. I'm just trying to get the base shape down here. The cat. Something like this. Trying to get the base shape, get the feel for where we want to go with this. The reference I'm using is of the cat laying on the floor. And this cat is a tabby. I think that's what it's called when they're striped, kinda. Great tabby cat. And start on the face here a little bit. Nose. Cats can be tricky to draw if you place the nose too low down, or maybe you make too small eyes, too big eyes, stuff like that. Can be tricky. It's good practice for me. I usually don't draw a lot of animals on my spare time, so doing this is quite a challenge. And those of you that know me and following me for a while know that I like a good challenge. I recently adopted a cat as well, so I thought this was a fitting SCP to pick. Quite fitting. See, do this eyes like so. And yeah, it's been a while since I drew this. Because I've had other projects going on. The Spirited Away project is coming to the end, that one. Really fun to draw those characters, really nice designs. And we also have the My Singing Monsters series, which is going on. So I have a lot of parallel series going on. which I like. I don't like doing just one thing. It might get stale for me personally. I know that YouTube likes when you do the same things. They don't really like variety, the algorithm at least. But yeah, that's pretty much the case. But I'm gonna be drawing some of these. So I'm gonna go through the list of the SCPs you guys have requested. Once again, thank you, Snake, for requesting this one. The cat is looking really creepy now, but don't worry about that. We're gonna fix that. Give it a shadow here on the floor. And I like recording in this format. I think capturing the whole scene as I'm drawing makes for a nicer view experience. So, and the stripes, they're gonna be quite difficult because they're. Oh, we can choose that if we want. Like, how many stripes do we give it? But you still have to make it kind of look realistic and not kind of all over the place. So yeah, I've recently adopted a cat, and life with cats is so much fun. I really love it. I've grown up with cats myself when I was a kid, but I've never had my own. So super fun. Let's go through with the stump pen here. Soften out all these hard lines. Just like this. Let's see, cats have quite dark eyes actually. Don't worry if it looks creepy now. Gonna be fixing that. So like this. And I've been missing doing these live commentaries. It's quite nice. It's good practice for me as well. As I've told you guys, I've have long-term COVID affecting my voice. But my specialist has told me it's good for me to use my voice. So it's a good outlet for me to talk, basically. And now I have a cat to talk to as well, which is nice. Like this. Still looking a bit too creepy for my liking, but we are gonna fix that. So this is gonna be a quite cute one, still in my style, cute in my style, that is. Most of the things I draw end up creepy, if you don't count the Instagram ones. Those are quite cute that I do, if I do say so myself. So work on the nose here. Yeah, my cat, it's a 3-month-old house cat. And it's the sweetest little thing ever. She is so cuddly, but she's also quite wild, as they can be in that age. So I have to discipline her sometimes. It's a she. Maybe she bites me while I'm taking a nap. She bites my legs under the blanket, or you know, she jumps up places where she shouldn't be, like the cooking area. I don't want the cat to jump up there and then burn her feet maybe. So yeah, it's she sure keeps me busy, which is nice. What I'm doing now is I'm working on the outline, the silhouette of the cat, like so. The shadow here, we give a bit of a sharpness, like so, just to give that shape here. Some weight, contrast. So we give the cat a bit of a highlight here. So where else would I put the highlights? I think we're gonna be sparse with highlights here, because you don't want a glossy cat, you don't want it to be plastic. So I think the eyes, maybe the nose, maybe the nose, get some love. Alright, we are done with the base shape. We know where we're going with this, so we fill in the shapes, give them some more love and detail here and there. And I don't want it to look like a big cat. Like, I want you to be able to see it's a house cat, a tabby. I don't want it to look like a big tiger or lynx or something like that. Like so. And these stripes we have to try and keep symmetrical, because cats have symmetrical lines in their faces. My cat doesn't. It looks really cute. She has a white face, but only one part of the face is white. So and the one shape, the one side of the face that has the white stuff is like a half moon. It's really cute. Super cute. Like so. Let's work on the mouth here a bit. And I don't want the cat to be like smiling or something cartoonish like that. I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be semi-realistic. Semi is the word. You don't draw realistic things on my channel. You don't count the cartoon versus series, but that's not realistic even. That's more stylistically realistic. Like so. And the whiskers, I think that's the word, whiskers, we're gonna do last. So we do them now, they're gonna disappear amongst all the detail. So now while we do this, we can add some stripes here and there where we want them as we shade. So trying to stick close to the reference, but keeping it in my style. So the lines aren't gonna be exactly in the same place, but somewhere close. Probably know the reference image I'm using if you know anything about this SCP. I'm sure you know this reference photo I'm using. So yeah, not all SCPs we draw are gonna be creepy. We're gonna be drawing some cute ones, maybe some objects. Like the flamingos I drew, they were quite fun to draw, but at the end of the day, they're flamingos. They're not that interesting to watch get drawn, maybe. If you compare it to Flesh That Hates or some of my other SCP videos. I'm sorry I have such a bubble in my throat now from the coffee. Oh, okay. And just like that, we are done with the stripes. Just want to add some here to the eye as well. Maybe here, keeping them symmetrical. So, yeah, my cat is a wild one, but we are learning the rules of this house. She's slowly learning, which is understandable. It takes time to adjust to a new home and all of that good stuff. Let's see, where do I want the... give it a bump like that. Like so. And I imagine this is a female cat. That's what I imagine it to be. And I know it's called Josie, the cat. Josie is a female name, right? Just so I get that right. Comment on this video and tell me if Josie is a female name. I don't know, Josie. Maybe it's one of those names like Max. Like gender neutral name. Josie could work on a man as well. Josie, it's kind of similar to Jonesy from Alien movie. If you know that movie, there's a cat named Jonesy. Jonesy the cat. Give this some shadow here. Yeah, we got a nice workflow on these ones. Doesn't feel weird to start drawing these again. It's really like riding a bike. Once you've done it, it's kinda in there, you know. You still remember after all that time. It hasn't been like years since I do this. I think a few weeks, but still, I used to pump these out every day before. So yeah, I like that nose now. It's really cute. See, cat nose kind of looks like this. Cat noses are weird. My cat, she had like a black spot on her nose, and I was like, what is that? What is that spot? And I look closer and it's just a leaf. Because my cat, she loves biting my plants. I don't have any poisonous plants, of course, but she loves going to town on those my wonderful plants, which not so fun because I'm a plant dad. So two worlds collide, the plant, the cat. But what can I do? Maybe I'll buy her some cat grass she can chew on. I know some cats, they love chewing on cat grass the first few days and then they just leave it. They stop getting interested in it and it just grows. So, but I'm gonna buy that and see if she's interested. Anyways, enough rambling about my cat. If you want to hear more about my cat in future videos, please comment below on this video and I will make sure to update you guys on my cat journey. So, and of course we're gonna remove this little stuff there. Work on the contrast on the ears because they are too light compared to the rest of the face. Like so. I'm pretty sure like I could probably do without this reference and still be able to draw a cat just because I've been looking at my cat for so long. Like so, just trying to get the values right here. Like so. And do you guys have cats? Tell me about them. Tell me about your cats. And are they friendly? Do you have two cats? Do you have one cat? Let me know. Let me know your cat stories, your cat lives. Like so. Pretty cute, slowly getting there. Alright, we go through with the stomp pen again, and after this we add the highlights because they're gonna disappear slightly now when we do this. It's just we want super soft shading here. I don't like the hard lines. this. We can fill in more graphite with the stone pen because it has some graphite in it now. And this stomach area is too white, so we tone that down. So I want the focus to be on the face, so we tone this down, same here. And we're gonna add more graphite to the shadow here. I think this is good. We don't want the shadow to be too dark. So no hard lines anywhere. Don't like that. So. And yeah, I've doing the Spirited Away series, and I'm done with it. I'm just uploading them. I recorded them a few weeks ago, so or 2 weeks ago actually. And I know you guys wanted me to comment while drawing those as well, but that was before I did the poll. So after the Spirited Away, we are gonna go to doing more live commentary. But it also depends, like, what do you guys want? And what do the algorithm want, kinda. Work on the ears a bit. So now we add the highlights, especially in the eyes. That is super important. So that makes all the difference in the world. Near the pupil, I want some, not too much. I don't want them to look like Sauron's eyes. Oh, I overdid it slightly. So it happens. You overdo things, you underdo things. So you just have to go back. Like so, that looks better. Like so. And what we do now is we work on the silhouette a bit more. Once again, go through the silhouette. Give the shapes more life. See, they kind of pop when you remove the smudges around the edges. They get sharper, which is nice. So same here with the back of the cat. Let's see. Cat eyes, they're kind of darker. on the underside. And I think the stripes, we are not gonna fill those in with lines, because it's gonna look way too messy if we do that. Like so. Give this some love here. Okay, let's skip this. It's a bit too flat, the ear. Do that. Fill in this. And this part I find to be the hardest, just because it takes so much focus. You don't want to place lines where you don't want them. So it's really easy to screw up on this part. Pretty much. Work on the shin here. We don't want to connect. I don't want to connect the face. I don't want to square it in too much. I think that looks quite nice. And that line goes so. Make the lines jagged a bit to give it that impression that it's kind of furry. Like so. Work on the paws here. Just like this, starting to look good. My one tip I can give while drawing this is think about the hand placement, how you place your hand and your arm while drawing this, and it will really help you in getting the lines where you want them. And don't stress it, don't stress this part, like just breathe, take it easy, and you should be good. Like so. Just like this, slowly getting there. Let's work a bit here on the eyes. And the eyes gonna be dark. Now what we're gonna do is just work more on the values. As you can see, the lines are too dark compared to the rest of the cat, compared to the values and the highlights. just like this. So just filling in the stripes as we go here. We are pretty much done with the lines. We're just doing the final touches here, filling in. I mean, I could do this in post-processing if I wanted to, just adjust the values in Photoshop or in the video editing software, but that's kind of like cheating yourself. I feel like when you do traditional drawing like this, you don't want to cheat yourself, you want to stay true to the medium and not take shortcuts. That's my opinion, at least, on traditional drawing, like so. And with traditional drawing, I mean, of course, which are not digital, like drawing with pen and paper. Like so. Just working on the eyes here and there. And we're gonna go through with the stump one more time, because these lines we're adding now, they give some of those hard edges, which I'm not a fan of, so. Yeah, we've drawn some animals. We've drawn the bone taker owl. That was really fun drawing. Bit of gore, bit of a menacing looking owl. And I've actually never drawn an owl before, so I'm very happy with how that came out. For first time owl drawer, I cannot complain. We've also drawn a rabbit human, the taboo one, SCP taboo. What else? We've drawn the crocodile. I wouldn't call that an animal, but it's kind of crocodilian in form. I don't know if it counts as an animal, really. I don't know. Tell me, does it count as an animal? Crocodile. And then we drew Malo, which is the furry one. It's like a cat, feline something. The one that people over sexualize, which I did not do in my drawing, just to clear that. Quite happy with it, the Malo one, but I was using the wrong pens while I was drawing that, so it could have been much better if I used the right pens, but when I was drawing that I wasn't really that organized with my pens. I just picked whatever pen I wanted to, and yeah, kinda shows. It looks a bit different compared to my other drawings. I'm still happy with it. Let's see, how do we shape the nose here? I give it a bit of a edge here. That looks nice. Like so. Saw this is really fun TikTok. Like if people in the 17th century drew cats, it's basically a cat with human features, because everything originated from humans, right? Perfect shape and all that. So they more or less drew a cat with human nose, human ears, human lips. Really stupid looking. Like so. Give this a bit more shadow here on the arm. Just like this, and here as well. Let me see. On the back here we give a bit more love as well. Same on the belly side, the cat here, because it's too bright. Let's see, we've been drawing for 43 minutes, which is nice. We're sticking to the schedule. I don't want these to go over an hour, which they usually do, but hopefully we don't with this one. Let's see. If we do, no hard feelings. Like so. We work with the stomp pen. This guy and me, we've been working for years, this stomp pen and I. These can last for years if you're careful with them. They're basically rolled up paper. So if you're really rough using them, then they're not gonna be lasting long. But if you take care of them, then they can last you a good while. And as we do, we're gonna re-add the highlights again. And you might think, oh, this is a lot of repetition you're doing here now. We re-added the highlights, what is this, third time? But this is my workflow, which I'm comfortable with, and we're gonna be sticking with it. Like so. Because if you change the workflow, you might change the quality of the drawings as well, you know. I don't want to do that. So, oops, piece broke off there. My stomp pan, as I'm saying how much you should take care of it. Here mine is breaking apart. Yeah. Alright, let's see the values. It's looking good. Although I want to give the shadow here some gradient. Because it's kind of looking like it's floating. I want it to look attached to the ground. And you can get that result by giving it a nice shadow. The shadow is a bit too light now, so we just add a bit of a gradient, darker values towards the center of the cat, like so. Just the stomp pan. Just like so. And we can't forget about the whiskers, of course. Those are quite important to cats. So before we do that, we just add the dots here and there. Like so. And now we do some whiskers. We do this. And the whiskers go here as well. Some smaller ones here and there. Maybe give the whiskers some highlights, like so. Whoops, kind of smudged the line out there, so we fix that, fix the silhouette, like so. You can use a brush if you're uncomfortable with using your hand. I highly recommend doing that, but I don't like using a brush. Like so. And these ones, just highlights here, I imagine. Fill in the highlights in the eyes. Just like so. Maybe work on the hair in the ears. See, that looks nice when you add detail by erasing. I really like that. Such a neat little trick. Not everything has to be painted in there, you know. So that's what we're doing now. We're just adding detail here and there, adding hairs to this cute little cat. And of course, hair is gonna go over the lines like this. Not too much, just a little bit here and there. Just give it Give it that fur look, you know? Maybe there's some patches here. You can work on this shape however you want. If you're drawing this cat with me, then please, I would love to see your rendition of this. This is not my first time drawing a cat, but it's for sure the first time I've drawn a cat with this much ambition. When I've drawn cats before, it's just been cartoon cats. Nothing fancy at all. So this is on a whole another level. So, and the shoulder, thinking how do we do there? How is the hair going? I imagine the hair goes down like this. And you don't want to overdo this effect as well. Don't do too much, just try and limit yourself. Less is more after all. Try to restrict yourself and should be good. Let's see. And just as we're coming to a close on this drawing, my coffee in my glass is coming to an end. So I think the mouth is a bit too low, kinda. Like we have to fix that a bit. So, give this some hair as well, so here. And in between these white lines that we added, now we can add some black lines. Just to make it look drawn, even though it isn't, you know. It's a nice little trick. Nice little life hack for you there. Yeah, I'm not quite happy with the tone of the eyes. We want it to be even darker. Yeah, and I have a really nice system now with drawing these. I use 2 different pens and an eraser and a stone. You don't need anything else to create something like this. I'm very specific with what I use, what pens, what softness and hardness. Because if you change that stuff, all of a sudden you're gonna might have a different style all of a sudden because you're not using the right pens. Tone that down a bit, like so. And yeah, this has been quite a challenging little drawing. First, because I haven't drawn an SCP quite some time, as stated before, and I usually don't draw animals. So yeah, guys, this has been Josie the cat. Josie the half cat. Where is the other half? No one knows. Will it appear someday? Maybe. Maybe it just needed a break from the upper part. Maybe it went out to get milk and never came back. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.